If that's art, I must be missing something. A big female robot with a welding torch. What a dump. I wouldn't want to go there. It's a painting of how things used to look. It's a wooden case with lots of little compartments. They're all completely empty. Bigger than the one I had as a kid. Bigger than the one I had as a kid. I used to play with it for hours. Hello.
Welcome to Trevor's Travel Company. Where do you want to go?
Can you get me to ground level?
Sure, on one of my luxury air coach tours.
Coach travel makes me sick.
Me too. I prefer to keep my wheels on the ground.
What kind of tours do you offer?
Well, there's a wide choice. The Grand City Tour, the Economy City Tour, and the Mystery Tour.
What's the difference between Grand and Economy?
The Economy Tour is cheaper. Exactly the same itinerary, but less prestigious.
What's the Mystery Tour?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a mystery.
How do I know it's not a rip-off?
That's the chance you have to take.
Book me on the Economy Tour.
I'll make your reservation. You can pick up the ticket in a month or two.
Can't I have the ticket now?
Sorry, there's a waiting list.
Do you know a guy called Overman?
Never heard of him.
Is there anything you'd swap for a ticket?
I doubt if you've anything which interests me.
Go on. Give me a ticket.
I told you, there's a waiting list.
It doesn't matter. It shows the state of business, and it doesn't look good. A guy in a rubber raincoat carrying an anchor. The anchor is firmly attached to the statue. Hello.
Hi. You look like a man who needs insurance, yeah? Can I interest you in this? A rogue robot policy.
I've never heard of that before.
It's a safeguard against the possibility of your robot turning on you.
Joey would never do that.
Aha! So you think. Surveys show that 42% of all domestic droid owners are worried about the risk of attack.
Tell me more about the policy.
All you have to do is sign a form. We'll do a probability estimate and give you the results next month.
How come it takes so long?
We have to strip the robot down and analyze each component.
Now I'm definitely not interested.
Tell you what, take time to consider it, yeah?
Do you have a client called Overman?
I'll check the computer files. Do you know the first name?
No.
Do you know the address?
No.
Do you know what sex this person is?
Well, presumably he's male.
At last, we're getting somewhere. Now, what is his LINC status?
I haven't a clue.
Never mind. I'll try a search anyway. Name, Overman. Address, unknown. Sex, male, possibly. No, there's no Overman on my records.
Do you have a client called Reich?
Can't you get the information from LINC?
I prefer dealing with people.
Let's get this straight. You'd rather talk to me than use a terminal?
Yes. Is there something wrong with that?
Oh no, we're going to get along fine, yeah? Right, huh? What's his first name?
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Thought you said he was your friend. I've got hundreds of Reichs on my files.
Can you help me get to ground level?
Ah, what you need is travel insurance, yeah?
Just to use an elevator?
Hey man, those things are death traps, yeah? Our policy gives you cover for all elevator-related situations.
Tell me more.
You'll be covered against vertigo, injuries caused by faulty doors, fellow passengers with flatulence.
What about being trapped in an elevator? I hate confined spaces.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's your problem. Maybe a shrink could help ya?
Why did you choose a career in insurance?
With a name like mine, it was my destiny. I'm Billy Anchor, yeah?
Bet that caused problems at school.
It certainly did. No joke being first on the register, yeah?
Never mind. Hi, who are you?
Can't you tell? I'm Mr. Cool, and you're encroaching on my personal space.
That sure is a smart coat.
Yeah, cool, ain't it? It makes yours look like really shabby.
Where I come from, it's the height of fashion.
Oh, where would that be?
The wild open spaces, where people know the true meaning of freedom.
I'd sooner die than dress like that.
There are more important things than fashion.
Only one I know of, and that's poise. And you've got the poise of a wildebeest on a waltzer.
How can I get out of the city?
Have you thought about defecation?
Don't you mean defection?
What? Isn't that what I said?
I asked you about leaving the city, not bodily processes.
You're not making sense. And anyway, you can't leave the city. There's a restriction on travel.
Never mind. A nose like that would be great for tracking. An illustrated brochure. Good grief, it's positively pornographic. Naked people with extra parts. The things folk do for fashion. It looks like the plant's in the gap. Not real, it's made of plastic. It's a holographic projector.
Welcome to Burke's Biosurgery. How may I help you?
What services do you provide?
A complete range of fash ops, from personal piercing to cosmetic transplants.
It's a holograph. Do people have ops to be fashionable?
Certainly. Can you think of a better reason?
What about medical purposes?
Our clients are rich enough not to need medical treatment.
Would you let me in for a fashion op?
Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't.
Too bad. You should have booked.
I'm just looking. Thanks.
Please take one of our brochures.
This door has no handles or means of opening it. It's as immovable as a stain on my conscience. I'm just...
Please.
Never mind. I wonder what's kept in there. It's empty. This card doesn't work on this elevator. It's sticky with some kind of gum. I've never seen any. It smells fresh and alive. Hey, Lamb. Hello, Supervisor.
Oh, it's you. I didn't expect to meet you here. How did you gain access to this level?
I took the elevator, same as you.
You're not following me, are you?
I've got better things to do with my time. Bet you're wondering who fixed the elevator.
Whoever it was, he gets my thanks.
Actually, it was me.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't pull the wool over my eyes.
I thought you'd be grateful.
Gratitude is for folk who accept charity, lad. I've no time for sponges and scroungers.
Hey, Lamb. Is this where you live?
Yes, this is Bellevue.
Very nice.
Living here makes my job more bearable, but how I wish I could get away sometimes. What I need is a holiday, a break from all this managerial responsibility.
Never mind. I ought to plant these all over the gap. I can almost feel it growing. Hi, my name's Foster. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gallagher. What's going on in this city? Something wonderful. Tell me about it, please. I can't do that. Everything will become apparent when the time is right. What are you doing? Just watching and waiting? What for? I won't know until it happens. I guess not. Are you feeling all right? Never felt better. You look depressed. Don't worry about me. You've got enough to worry about. What do you mean? Who are you? It's too early to tell. I'm newborn. Too much in flux. I don't understand. Do you always talk in riddles? I don't think I do. Maybe it's your perception that's at fault. Maybe your interpretation of what I say differs from the intent of what I mean. Maybe. Can you direct me to the ground level? You're a social transcender. Going up in this world means going down. It's all a question of status. Sorry to disturb you. That's right. So this is where he lived. Doesn't look very comfortable. I'm too busy to sit down. It's a food dispenser. It must be empty. The poor fish will be hungry. It's not switched on. It doesn't work. The power must be off. It shows different kinds of fish. Reich must have been fond of them. That fish must get very bored with its little world. I better not touch. It might bite. Union City Fish Fanciers Club. Third prize, Tropical Mutant category. It's a picture of hills covered with white stuff. Nothing in there but a dirty tissue. There's nothing in there I want. Dangerous Bikes Monthly, a motorbike magazine. I couldn't sleep there. Reich would haunt me. Never mind. Here, have a present.
You're joking, yeah?
It doesn't matter. It's empty. I wonder what's... Hey, lamb. Never... Never mind. I've got a present for you.
I wouldn't take anything from you.
I've got a present.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Good. Naked people. The things.
I'm afraid I am unable to engage in physical interaction.
That's a relief. That's a... Hey! I've never seen it. It's locked. It's locked. What do you know about art, Joey?
Do you include welding under that topic?
Well, I suppose so. If it's creative welding.
I could make a few improvements to that sculpture.
Never mind. Can you interface with that computer, Joey?
I could if I wanted to.
I'm asking you to do it.
Correction, you're ordering me to do it.
Don't be pedantic. Just do it.
What am I searching for?
Anything on Overman for a start.
This directory is a hopeless mess. I'm going to reorganize his hard drive. That's better. There's nothing on Overman, though.
Use your welder on that statue, Joey.
What for?
That anchor could be useful.
I'm always ready for a spot of welding.
Hey! Get your robot away from my statue!
The anchor is firmly attached to the statue.
Try cutting that anchor again, Joey.
I can't with that guy watching, yeah?
Never mind. Would you swap a ticket for this magazine?
You mean it? Of course I will. It's the T.E. Lawrence Collector's Issue. I've been looking for that for years.
I can't... Come on, Joey. Hey, Lamb. Would you like this ticket?
What's it for, lad?
A tour. Wouldn't you like a holiday?
You're right. I really deserve a break. You know, I'm so touched. I'm going to give you something in return.
I was kind of hoping you might.
Something you'll look back on for the rest of your life.
Yeah?
Aye, lad. A tour of my factory.
Oh, great.
Meet me there. You're in for a treat.
Hey, Lamb. When do I get the tour you promised me?
Well, there's no time like the present. We'll start right now. Now, take a look at this machine. This machine measures the internal bore of the pipes. Accurate to 20 decimal places, whatever that means. Impressive, isn't it? All those numbers. I'm sure they mean something. Follow me. I'll show you the next section. This machine is supposed to drive the conveyor, but it's not bloody working. Heads will roll for this. Foreman Potts, why has this machine stopped?
Stopped? I've been so busy I didn't notice.
Can't I trust you with anything? Look after my desk, Potts. I'll have to leave you to show yourself around.
Excuse me. Mind if I look around?
Since you're a friend of Lamb's, you can go where you like. But I'd stay clear of the reactor if I was you. Unless you're wearing some protection.
I've got a discrepancy of 0.13.
Excuse me. What's your job? I can't hear what you're saying. It's a waste of time talking to you. You're wasting your breath.
Confirmed. Fluctuation normal.
What are you doing now?
Checking for cracks with x-rays. You shouldn't be here without a protective suit.
You're not wearing one.
Lamb told me I didn't qualify, as I'm a D-Link and a woman.
What's a D-Link?
D-Link is the lowest social category. When your link status is 0, you forfeit all rights and your freedom to move about the city. How come you didn't know that?
I'm an outsider from the Gap.
So it's you security are after. You won't get far without an ID card.
Ah, I managed to find one.
I bet it won't get you to ground level, though.
How come you were made a D-Link?
I was caught hacking into Link.
Why did you do that?
There are areas in Link space used by security. I was trying to discover what they're up to.
What's so special about these pipes?
I'm not sure, but the dimensions of the bore must conform to precise specifications.
All that effort for a bit of plumbing?
It's suspicious, isn't it?
Perhaps they're part of a giant weapon.
Oh, come on, that's a bit far-fetched.
What are you doing after work?
What did you have in mind?
Well, an evening at the theater, a walk by the lake in the moonlight, and to finish, a candlelit supper.
Sounds great. But first I'll have to get decontaminated.
Another time, perhaps. What's your opinion of Lamb?
I'm a D-Link. I'm not entitled to an opinion. But to be honest, I think he's a turd.
I have to get to ground level.
Look, I really sympathise with you. I could give you my jammer.
What's a jammer?
Bypass software. Highly illegal. It gets you past the retina scan to security files.
That's a start. Can you let me have the jammer?
Give me your ID card.
Here's my card.
Thanks. This won't take long.
What are you doing?
Downloading the jammer to your card. There, it's done.
Don't worry. I'll fix everything.
You're taking a huge risk.
No problem. I'll get us both back on LINC's files. What do you mean by LINC space?
The word inside the computer's memory. The abstract projection of linked circuits and data banks.
Will the jammer get me into LINC space?
No, the only access is through the special interface. There's just one little problem. You'll need to get a Schreiberman port.
How do I get a Schreiberman port?
Well, you'll have to undergo surgery.
I need that like I need a hole in the head.
The Schreiberman port is a hole in the head.
Does LINC have any internal security?
Well, there'll be foils, naturally.
What are they?
Intrusion foil programs.
Are they dangerous?
Well, standard IFPs are simply deterrents, but some high-level foils can be lethal.
What do you know about the Council?
It was one of the Council who came up with a plan to bond his mind with Link, and ever since then things have been getting weird.
Can you understand the guy in the suit?
Not in the least. I don't think he can hear me either.
See you later. I suppose it's a protective screen.
That's not right, is it?
Can't imagine how it works. Never.
Check.
Excuse me. Forget it. It obviously doesn't open manually.
It's holding steady.
Hey, Lamp. Thanks for the tour.
You're welcome. I hope you've learned something about pipes.
Oh yes, it was most instructive. From now on, whenever I smell raw sewage, I'll think of you, Gilbert.
Let me give you a tip, lad. If you want to get anywhere in this city, you have to bend the rules.
In what way?
If you don't want to get entangled in red tape, you need insurance. A special policy. See my friend Anchor. He'll help you out.
Come on, Joey. Know where I can get a Shrievemann-port?
Do you have medical cover?
No, I don't.
Don't even consider an operation. You wouldn't believe the blunders made by deranged surgeons.
I'm not interested in medical cover.
What about your dependents?
My only dependent is my robot, and he wants to be terminated when I die.
Right. Without my friend Rob, my existence would be futile.
What is your relationship with that robot?
We're just good friends. Joey is like a brother to me.
I can do you a sibling rivalry policy.
I don't think so. I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Gilbert Lamb.
Lamb? He's a slime ball. I can't bear the man.
I thought he was your friend.
Definitely not. I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Never mind.
Try cutting that.
I can't with that.
Hey, Lamb. Do you have a problem?
Hi, lad. I was hoping to see you. My card isn't working and I can't use the elevator.
Perhaps you've been made a D-Link.
Don't be so bloody impertinent, lad. What will poor little Couscous do?
Who's Couscous?
My pussy. She has to be fed. What would I do if she died?
Make a hat to match your coat?
I don't think that's very funny, lad. Besides, cat and beaver fur wouldn't match.
I could feed her for you, if I could get into your apartment.
You go down to Bellevue, and I'll authorise it so you can. By the way, Couscous likes to be pampered. Like all women, eh, lad?
Apart from D-Links, you mean? You need therapy, Lamb. Hey, Lamb. Thanks for the tour.
You're welcome. I hope you've learned something about pipes.
Oh yes, it was most instructive. From now on, whenever I smell raw sewage, I'll think of you, Gilbert.
Let me give you a tip, lad. If you want to get anywhere in this city, you have to bend the rules.
In what way?
If you don't want to get entangled in red tape, you need insurance, a special policy. See my friend Anchor. He'll help you out.
Come on, Joey. I didn't picture Lamb as a reader of books. They're fake, just empty cardboard boxes. I better not stroke it. It might scratch me. Robots I can program, but not video machines. This door has no handles or means of opening it. Never mind. It's a holographic. I want a Schriebman port.
Your name, please?
Robert Foster.
There's little chance of seeing the doctor.
Why not?
I have instructions not to disturb him. Unless you wish to pay cash, of course.
Try talking to that hologram, Joey.
What for?
I need to see the doctor, and she won't let me in.
What shall I say to her?
Use your natural charm on her.
I've got an idea. I'll try the subtle approach. Hey, you! Open that door!
I take my orders from Dr. Burke.
I take mine from Oberman.
over. Why didn't you say so before?
Good grief. Excuse me.
Don't make me jump like that.
Sorry, didn't realize you were busy.
Just practicing. I like to keep my hand in. What can I do for you?
I need a Schriebman port.
Really? Do you have sufficient credit?
All I've got are the clothes I'm wearing.
In that case, you require the easy pay scheme.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Kidney, lung, or testicles.
What?
Which organ do you wish to sell?
I'm not selling anything.
No parts, no port. Send in the next customer.
If I sniff that, I might end up like the doctor. Surely that's supposed to be for his patients. It's a guy with his skin cut off. Poor devil.
Hello there.
You're conscious.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't it hurt?
Oh, no. I wouldn't have volunteered if it did. Have you brought me any grapes?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Grapes make me feel quite squeamish. They remind me of eyeballs.
Do you know anyone called Overman?
I've never heard of him.
I have to go now.
Drop by again sometime.
Excuse me. Maybe I wouldn't miss a kidney.
I'll have to run some tests. Stand behind the scanner, please. Turn around, please. I can't use either of them.
Why not?
They're too good to sell at second hand. I'd have to overprice myself to be profitable.
You make money by trading people's organs?
What else would I do with them?
Open a restaurant? Excuse me. I suppose I could spare a lung.
Let's have a look at them first.
On the scanner?
Yes, please. Hold still, please. Has someone been experimenting on you?
Why do you ask that?
I've never seen a body quite like yours before. I'm afraid I can't use them.
Is there something wrong? Tell me, Doc. I can take it.
You're simply too healthy. Most bodies would reject your organs.
Excuse me. I guess I've no choice, Doc. I'll have to sell you my...
It's not as bad as you think. When I said I'd take your testes, I meant after your death.
That's a great consolation.
All I require from you now is your consent. Take a seat, please.
Do you use local anesthetic?
Oh, no. It doesn't hurt. Any more than having your ears pierced.
In that case, I need a general anesthetic.
You now have a Schriebman port. You may experience headaches, but don't worry, it's quite normal.
Excuse me. I've had a bad knock on the head.
Any after effects?
Yeah. Pain.
Impairment of vision?
I keep seeing flying saucers.
Any dizziness?
Yeah, I can hardly stand.
You know, I get exactly the same myself. I wish I knew what causes it.
Can you get me to ground level, Doc?
I have my reputation to consider. If you're determined, you might ask my friend Willie. Just tell him I sent you. He has a rather special policy.
Your receptionist certainly is strange.
That's my wife you're talking about.
You're married to a hologram?
She wasn't a hologram when we wed. She died last year, but I decided to keep her.
Doesn't the fact that she's dead distress you?
No, she's a lot less trouble than when she was alive.
Thanks again for the port, Doc.
It's a pleasure to do business with you.
I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Dr. Burt.
The ghoul, huh? He's cool. So, how can I help you?
Can you get me out of the city?
It's dangerous. Are you sure you've got the balls?
That's a delicate subject.
Wait here. I have to make a call.
Quick! Get that anchor while he's away. And hurry before the jerk gets back.
Hey, get your robot away from my statue.
Any luck with your contact?
Security have put a hold on comms. Seems there's a saboteur on the loose.
Could you try your contact again?
I suppose so. Wait here.
Quick! Get that anchor while he's away. And hurry before the jerk gets back. Security symbol. That must be their headquarters. This could be the most stupid thing I've ever done. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. I heard a little click. Nothing in here but some bottles. Nothing's happened. It's locked. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. I need to insert my card. It's the LINC interface, and I don't like the look of it at all. I need to insert my card. Nothing's happened. It's the LINC interface. And so my real name is Robert Overman. But why does LINC want me? And what's happened to my father? Oh. Hey, Lamb. See you. Come on, Joey. Oh no! Joey must have forgotten he'd changed shells. I hope his board isn't broken.